And just like that, we have our first African team out of the World Cup. What a dreadful tournament by Tunisia. Dreadful. I don't know why these dudes even bothered to show up, why they even played at this tournament, because horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And I couldn't, like, the whole game I was watching and thinking, man, like, we had so much more better teams to offer up from the African continent. Nigeria, Cameroon, who else didn't make it? Mali. Is there any other teams? No. Maybe even Angola. Like, so many other teams would have done a better job. So many other African teams would have done a better job at this tournament, because that was dreadful. Honestly, I knew this team was not going to do well after that 5-0 Belgian thrashing. You know, people weren't paying attention to that, but how you play in the friendlies leading up to the World Cup, it shows up during the actual tournament. And we saw that today, man. 4-0 today, 5-1 last game. Man, I'll be surprised if the Netherlands don't put 6 past them, because this team is awful. And credit to Japan, man. They're a great team. You know, beforehand I thought they would make it to the knockout stages, but I didn't have them finishing first in their group. But now after today, you'd think they'd go in against Sweden as favourites, because this team was just, man, it was like boys versus men. They absolutely bullied Tunis off the park. Every time they lost possession, they were just packing it on hard against Tunis. They were suffocating them. Like, they could not breathe. As soon as they lost possession, bang, a Japanese guy's right there. You know, even in attacking situations. Even in attacking situations, Tunis looked horrendous, but that was because of the Japanese pressure on the ball. And they are so fit. Like, that dude Eto, blonde hair, like the runs he was making even late in the game. Wow. And that was the worst. That first goal was the worst thing that could happen to Tunis. You know, you're a team down on confidence. You got smacked the last game. You got smacked in the friendly just before the first game. You know, so the worst thing you can do is to go into a game and concede early. They go in, concede early. That was a game then and there. Confidence in the gutter. Japan scored that early goal. Tunis were able to, you know, defend for a bit, but yeah, the class shone through at the end. Japan go up 2-0 before the break, and then that third goal. Wow, what a touch. What a touch and finish. Like, to lift it over like that, dink it over. And then the forward too, you know, the control that he had on the ball was insane. And the fact that it happened just before the hydration break, far out, man. That's got to be soul crushing. And then the last goal. Japan was scoring wonder goals all day today. All day. To control the ball as you're jumping back like that and head it past not only the keeper, but the 3 other defenders who are all standing on the goal line. Wow. 4-0. And now Japan's top of their group, I think, on goal difference. Yeah, because they've got a goal difference of 4. And the Netherlands have only got a goal difference of 3. Which means, yeah, the next game is very important, because I know Sweden is still in the running even if they draw. If Japan plays like they played today, yeah, Sweden is not beating Japan. And I think the Netherlands will go there, because Netherlands are currently second, so they're going to go out there and try to absolutely spank Tunis. Sweden and Japan should be a very, very good game, because I think even if Japan loses, they'll be on 4 points. Yeah, and I think their goal difference is good enough to get them through as one of the 8 best third place teams. So yeah, great game by Japan. And Tunis, shameful. You guys shouldn't even play AFCON next year with the way you guys played today.